My good brother completely deviated from the topic under discussion, which is the president's assertion that the economy is showing signs of recovery. Something he's been saying in the last 2 years. And he decided to go into issues of free SHS, and Bawumia was not allowed to work, and he's been treated like deputy ministers are treated, and the Bank of Ghana building, he would like to go and walk in there. And all. What has that got to do with the topic at stake? You understand? You see, when you dance around issues like this, those watching go away with one conclusion, that you are not ready to address an important issue such as this, which border on their livelihoods and welfare. The economy is of utmost importance to the Ghanaian. So we were expecting you to show us the basis. No, hold on. You know, when you were speaking, I didn't know time.
But you're misrepresenting
you know,
what I
you
said.
are one of the few people in the NPP that I really respect and like. I admire you personally. So please, I beg you, don't heckle me today. So, I didn't know what you were even talking about, because we are talking about the economy here. Are we seeing signs of recovery relative to the inflation rate, which has been on an upward trajectory in the last 2 months? Are we seeing any sign of recovery relative to the exchange rate, which has become very unstable in recent time and which has been increasing? Here I'm talking about the dollar rate, the CFA rate, and so on. Look, in 2016, one needed just about 6,000 cedis to get 1 million CFA. Today, you need almost 30,000 cedis to get that same 1 million CFA. Think about what this is doing to the capital of our mothers who go to Togo, Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, and other francophone countries to bring in goods. Those who go to bring in rice and oil and all that. Think about that. You understand? We are talking about a very important issue, jobs. Are we seeing any sign of recovery in the area of unemployment? No. The government is totally clueless about addressing the ever-worsening canker of unemployment. And those watching us this morning want to know what specifically this government has done to improve the rate of unemployment in the country, for which reason you are saying that the economy is showing signs of recovery. One of the things affecting businesses today is the issue of high tax payments. The taxes are just too much. Have we seen any recovery, any improvement? No. Today, Big Pen has left Ghana. Lipton tea has left Ghana. Unilever's tea production facility, they have relocated from Ghana. Nivea cream, they've left. Dark and Lovely cream, they've left. Jumia Foods, they've left. Glovo, left. And they are not going to America. They are leaving to Nigeria. They are leaving to next door Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, and so on. Because the business climate in Ghana is so toxic and hostile. That is what we are talking about here. The bread and butter issues. It's not about whether you want to, your aspiration in life is to work in the plush, as you put it, Bank of Ghana new headquarters. What does that got to do with suffering Ghanaians? And young people who are living in a state of hopelessness because there is no job for them. And because the duty bearers of this nation simply don't care about them. So please, this deviation of yours, I know was a convenient deviation, because I know how you speak, especially on Good Morning Ghana. You deliberately and conveniently decided to deviate from the topic because you know that what the president said is false. And you know that the Ghanaian is worse off today than he was 8 years ago. Look, what even surprised me was when, Honorable Dixon said, you can't talk about the debt of a nation without looking at what the money has been invested into, and this government has invested in free SHS, is invested in human capital than any government. Please, I beg you. I beg you. You are a gentleman, true and true. And you must leave it to the Ahiagbes and the Miracle Abuaje and these people.
That's
okay, I withdraw it.
Yes.
But the point is that borrowed funds have not been used to fund free SHS. So if you are talking about debt, then don't bring in free SHS. Borrowed funds, because you see, the argument you made was that we should not discount what the borrowed funds are being used for. And then you went on and on about free SHS. But the monies you have borrowed
human capital
have not been invested in free SHS. On human capital, the main thing you spoke about was free SHS. I beg you.
Doctors.
So let's be honest to the viewers. I beg you. Then, even with the free SHS, you cannot say that this government has invested in human capital than any government in history. By what matrix? Human capital is not just free SHS. No. Human capital is not just free SHS. Education is even just one subset of human capital. There is health. Look, let's even focus on education. Is education all about SHS? Basic.
TVET.
For a government like yours, the Kufuor NPP government, which has failed to provide basic textbooks for basic schools, almost 6 years after the introduction of a new curriculum, you cannot be boasting about investing in human capital, because that is the foundation of human capital development, basic education. You have neglected basic education. When we were leaving office, we had significantly reduced schools under trees. Today, schools under trees has more than tripled. You are not investing even in school buildings. You are not investing in common textbooks. Capitation grant has been in arrears for over 6 terms. And you are here talking about, you are boasting about human capital, the basic, which is the foundation and the fulcrum of education in Ghana. You've neglected it.